Good morning. Welcome to Morning Motivation. We have been looking at an acronym on motivation. We said M was for master, O was for opportunity, T was to think and take action, and I for imagination. Today we are at the final O, and that is the O for obstacle. How to handle obstacles in the path of your dream. How you manage your obstacles will determine how successful you are and how quickly you can achieve your dream. Your dream is your God-given assignment or destiny. That is what you think you were created to be. In other words, it's the most expensive pursuit of your life. The journey that when you complete it, you have the ultimate fulfillment and joy. That it's your dream and destiny is the fulfillment of your purpose. That which you cannot negotiate anyone else with. It's the core you. It's the most acknowledged you. It's what people use to identify you. Whenever someone calls your name, your dream should announce itself. That one thing that you will never be tired doing. It gives you fulfillment. That's an indication that you have discovered your dream. Something you don't mind doing, even if you're not paid well for it, because you are that one personification. What are some of the obstacles that can prevent you from achieving your dream? The first obstacle is one of comparison. It's very easy to fall into this trap of comparing yourself with someone else. You look around and you see people perhaps doing something similar to you or doing the same thing. Rather than making a comparison, the question you should ask yourself is, what unique skills do I have? What can I do that no one else can do better than me? Comparison leads to competition. Competition is a sign of inadequacy. It's an indication that you have not yet found your uniqueness. Think about it. No one can walk like you. No one can sing like you. So there has to be something unique about you. In fact, you are absolutely irreplaceable. They can find someone else, but no one can do it quite like you. That's only if you tap into your unique gift that distinguishes you above anyone else. Comparison leads you down the pathway of thinking you are not good enough. Comparison sets you up for failure. The other trap we fall into is the concept of trying to be a perfectionist. Rather than trying to be perfect at everything, focus on the previous version of yourself. Where are you now in comparison to where you were 4 years ago? What unique skills have you acquired today? that you never had 4 years ago. And then chart your progress. What new skills do you need to acquire so you can stay on your path of motivation? What can you do that can make you most authentic? Focus on the journey and not the moment. Perfectionism makes you think that you are painfully pursuing a path where you are scored each moment of your journey. It's important to have a standard of excellence, but grading every single attribute, giving yourself a grade of every single failure is going to lead to failure in itself. And this will make your journey very painful. And you will never enjoy your pursuit to your destiny. Here is what you can do instead of being perfect. What decisions are reversible if you don't achieve your standard of excellence the first time? What small steps can you take that can take you closer to your vision? What coaching skills can you acquire? Who cares about you the most that can assist you to achieve your purpose? The third problem is one of obsession of other people's opinion. What do people think about me? What are people saying about me? This is a recipe for disaster. And it's a sign that you are going to be ingrained with someone else's evaluation. However, you should be focused on your best self-portrait. What makes you happy? What drives your purpose? And not what makes other people feel approved of you. Remember the outfit you bought? Remember the item of clothing you bought and the car you bought and the neighborhood you lived in? You did that because it was your choice. Nevertheless, your dream is ultimately you. That dream, you were configured, wired, and created to be that inner you. You're working out what's inside of you. Rather than allowing someone else's opinion to evaluate who you are. Remember, your dream and your vision is meant to please God and yourself. And obviously, you're doing this with a viewpoint to assisting others. If you are constantly caught in the web of other people's approval of your actions, you will never be happy. This discontentment will never make you authentic, and this will disconnect you from your purpose. Rather than be desperate for self-approval, here is what you can do instead. Rejection is simply someone else's opinion that has no impact on when you get there and how you get to your dream. Ask yourself, what's more important to you? People's approval or you achieving your purpose? Make a list of your priorities. What are the 5 most important things you need to do to stay on course? And follow that pattern. The other factor is fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. At the heart of being a perfectionist is also fear. Fear is a mechanism that will keep you in the safe zone. Fear is a sign that you are not ready to take risk. Risk is a part of every new venture. Make a list of all of the risk or the most important risk affecting your dream or your vision. Manage that risk. Monitor that risk. How can you mitigate that risk? Is it possible to avoid that risk? Or do you have to accept that risk? Identify all of the key risks and determine how will you manage them. If it's a financial risk in starting your business, ask yourself, how many sources of income do you need? Who are going to be your business partners? How much capital do they have? Do you need a loan? What interest rate do you need? Or do you need investment capital? At what stage will you start your investment? Now that you've identified all your risk, you can now develop a risk plan, a risk mitigation strategy to overcome your fears. Now that your risk is tabulated and you're going to monitor them, you've taken on the responsible approach of managing your emotions. If you don't face your fears, you're likely to be riddled with anxiety, which will only lead to more stress, and you will avoid taking actions in the area of your dreams. Procrastination is a sign that there is latent fear. See failure as a lesson. See failure as a feedback, as opposed to a hindrance to achieving your purpose. Ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen as you pursue your dream? Then develop a strategy of what you can do to overcome that hurdle. Remember, we said obstacles are not a sign of failure. They are a sign that you are prepared to take the necessary risk to achieve your purpose. After all, what makes your pursuit of your dream so rewarding is the fact that you had to overcome hurdles, and you will look back and say it's worth it. However, if you don't pursue your goals and overcome your obstacles, you will never become the reality of your dreams. Your life will be one of obscurity and mediocrity. So you must go for your dreams. And the fifth factor is impatience. You must remain patient during the course of your disappointments. You must remain on course. Remember, the vision is for an appointed time. In the end, the vision will speak. Therefore, you must be patient to wait for the vision. You will make it to the end. Recognize two very important principles. Competence is going to make you confident, and not the other way around. So as you keep on pursuing, you are becoming more competent. When you achieve your dreams, what are the things will you be doing to reward yourself? Compare your risk and your fares to your rewards. Make a list of all of the rewards that your dream will give you. Think of how further forward you'll be in life. Rather than focusing on the obstacles, compare the obstacles to the opportunity. Every risk will always have a reward. It's the reward that's going to make the risk and the obstacle worthwhile. Now you have a source of motivation that's both intrinsic and extrinsic. Now you can stay on course because you have identified the rewards. Now you can be excited even in the face of your obstacles. Now you can be more patient. Now you can go through the process of choosing the right association. You can imagine. You can think and grow rich. As one author says, your imagination can be colored with your subliminal thoughts. Your neurological center can be filled with all of the thought patterns that keep you positive. Your thinking can be creative and self-critical. Then you can take the actions to aspire you to your dreams. Remember, your dream is going to make you a better you. Your dream is worthwhile pursuing. You have every single gift you require to keep on pursuing that dream. And where you lack the resources in terms of gifts, you can simply outsource them to someone who does something better than you. Remember, you're not just a creative being, you have the capacity to associate. To delegate, to work with others as a team. Therefore, you are on course to achieving your destiny and your purpose. Thank you for tuning in to Morning Motivation. Have a great day.